Hi everyone, this is Dr. Pradeep Reddy, Associate Professor, SAIS University, Bhopal. Would like to bring you about financial services in this video, and let us look into it. What is financial service? And it is refers to the services provided by the finance industry and services that are financial in nature and which are encompasses a broad range of organizations that deal with the management of money and organizations. Such organizations are banks, credit card companies, insurance companies, consumer finance companies, stock brokerages, investment funds, and some government sponsored enterprises come under this category. And let us have this broad look of types of financial services, like it is banking services, foreign exchange services, investment services, and insurance. When we bifurcate the banking services into issue of checkbooks, provide personal loans, commercial loans, and ATM services. Will be considering the financial services. So whatever the banking services that a bank do provide under its roof comes under its banking services. Comes from the opening of account to the disbursement of amounts to the loans provided, services provided comes under the banking services. And in foreign exchange services like currency exchange, foreign currency banking, and wire services like different types of foreign import and export services also comes under these foreign exchange services, since currency is included in it, transactions are included in it, so banking also is included in it. So all the way, finance is taking its broader aspects, and investment services like asset management, hedge fund management, and others comes under the investment services. And the last one is the insurance. Insurance brokerage, reinsurance. See, insurance is a big ocean wherein what kind of insurance activities, insurance services are provided. Again, reinsurance is a different type of concept. So all together, these can be broadly classified into different types of financial services. So these financial services are again further divided into two. One is fund based or asset based financial services, and the second one is the fee based financial services. So what is fund based financial services is the firm raises funds through debt, equity deposits, and the bank invests the funds in securities or lends to those who are in need of capital. So let us see, these fund based services are lease financing, hire purchase, housing finance, credit cards, venture capital, factoring, forfeiting, bill discounting, and insurance. So these are the some of the fund based services. So let us see in a very fast mode what is leasing. So leasing is a commercial arrangement whereby an equipment owner or manufacturer conveys to the equipment user the right to use the equipment in return for a rental, because here the owner is providing the opportunity in order to lend the assets, and in addition whoever is using or utilizing the lessor who is using the instruments will be paying rent against it. So that is a lease contract. And what is consumer credit? It is basically the amount of credit used by the consumers to purchase non-investment goods or services that are consumed and whose value depreciates quickly. So these are like mortgage or purchase of a house is not a consumer credit. So however, so television, you can say it is, we will be purchasing it on credit card. So it can be taken as a consumer credit. And next one is hire purchase. The method of buying an article by making regular payments for it over several months or years is the hire purchase. At sometimes companies might not be having fund to purchase all the at a stretch the particular instrument. So that instrument or that particular asset will be purchased under installment method. So that is hire purchase. And the other one is the factoring. It is a financial transaction whereby business sells its accounts receivables, that is invoices, to a third party called a factor at a discount. So the person who is discounting that will be giving the money to the company so that company can utilize that money for its other operations. So which is very at most useful for everyone. And next one is forfeiting. It is a method of financing the receivables relating to international trade. So here, forfeiting is a mechanism of financing exports by discounting export receivables, evidenced by bills of exchange or promissory notes. So here, it is carrying the medium to the long-term maturities, and on a fixed rate basis, up to 100% of the contract value will be provided in forfeiting type of contracts. And then bill discounting is there. We import bills, export bills are there, wherein they will be getting matured or they will be getting payment in another few days or few months. So in the usual practice in business, firms want money and these bills are discounted banks so that we will be receiving amount against these bills. So that is one of the financial service, and the other one is the housing finance. So here, what is it is, it allows for a production and consumption of housing and refers to the money we use to build and maintain a nation's housing stock. That is, in order to build the house, we require finance. That finance will be provided by many of the NBFCs, many of the banking services. And the next one is the venture capital financing, wherein here an enterprise which is offers the probability of profit along with the possibility of loss. So venture is a course of proceeding associated with risk whose outcome is uncertain. But capital means the financial resource to start an enterprise. Here, as I cannot start a venture alone, I will be getting another person involved in that particular venture where we both come together and fulfill the need of that venture. And at one day, we will be completing the accounts of it, balancing everything and distributing the profits or losses based on the pro ratio of the investment and then disburse. So that is venture capital financing. And and these are the fund-based services. And now let us see what is fee-based services. So the services wherein financial institutions operate in specialized fields to earn a substantial income in the form of fees or dividend or brokerage or on operations. So what are we comes under it is issue management, corporate advisory services, credit rating, mutual funds, asset securitization, and stockbroking services will be coming under the fee-based services. Wherever a fee is charged, those services will be considered as the fee-based services. So these are all the examples of it. So let us see one or two among it is stockbroking. So the process of investing in the share market, either individually or through a broker, is known as stockbroking. So this is primarily done by opening a Demat account, and if done through a broker, he opens an account helping to operate through online stockbroking facility. So by this, I think all of you have understood about what are the financial services and what is the different types of financial services that are available for us, and what is the mode of operation, why they are, and how they are helpful for us. Thank you, everyone.